Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti,
Is
the
Yvette
young
my
man I'm telling
girl?
you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a
Is she
pleasure
my
to finally
bae?
meet the Queen Mother, this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet.
Dom
Hang on, Frequency. Here
Pagnotti.
comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Seems like Dom is live. It's here.
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time. I work with some of the best. Now let me rephrase that. I work with the best. And the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in line, so.
See, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But BAM! Just
Oh,
like
damn.
that, and you could be flipping burgers. Maybe not
Scared me.
flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we worked for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we worked so hard for him.
Just saying, I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is
not
his life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
But I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I
What?
know for a fact that
You can't make the choice, Yvette.
You need to be careful.
It's not your decision, it's mine.
What we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your
Be
association
silent.
with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? CeCe. Our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You've got to listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with
It's
y'all.
not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Oh, shit's getting real right now.
Yes or no?
Damn.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son.
Yeah.
So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go
Wow.
to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what
Mr.
I do. I am the best at what I do. Nobody is better.
Seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand me.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have CeCe go through this contract, front to back. I'm gonna think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right,
Capiche.
Mom, Pops, I'm gonna call you guys later. I love you.
Love
I
you,
love
son.
you too, son. Bye.
Oh, damn. It's getting feisty
We
right
met
there.
working at the post office together. Mark was a clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
Bagel?
Bagel, yeah.
Cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Girl?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.
Alright, here we go, guys. The NBA draft. Oh no, who am I gonna be on?
With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky.
'85 overall. Damn.
With the second pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select
D'Angelo Russell.
the Ohio State University.
If I have drafted to a team that's shitty, oh
With the
my
third
god.
pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select
Jalil Okafor from Duke University.
With the 4th pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia.
Porzingis.
With the 5th pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select
Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia.
With the 6th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select
Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky.
With the 7th pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select
Emmanuel Mudiay
from Dallas, Texas. With the 8th pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select
Mark, I'm going to something shitty.
Stanley
I'm going to a shit team.
from the University of Arizona.
I'm going on a shit team.
With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select
Frank Kaminsky
from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami
I'm not top
Heat
10.
select
Justice Winslow from
Wow.
Duke University.
With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select
Miles Turner from the University of Texas.
With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select
Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky.
With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select
Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky.
With the 14th pick in the NBA draft,
I'm not even
the
on this.
Oklahoma City Thunder select
Watch, I'm not even on top 15.
With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select the point
Oh,
guard
I'm in the Atlanta
from
Hawks.
University.
That's kind of mediocre, but alright. Yeah, 57th overall. Not the best. Alright. Hey, maybe I was top 15. But the Atlanta Hawks? I don't know. It's my rookie year, first NBA game with the Atlanta Hawks. And we're going up against the Detroit Pistons. Let's go.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
My first NBA game.
Living
Can't
the
believe it's
dream.
finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong and do my best to represent Harlem.
Oh man. Here we go. I think it's at home, right? My jam.
Beautiful and vibrant Atlanta, Georgia, the capital of Georgia, and our location tonight. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get
I'm not starting
underway.
off.
And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, Calvin Harris start off.
And it's their first look
NBA
at
first
this year's
game.
Pistons.
Start off with
The
Calvin
first
Harris.
game of the NBA's
Jody Meeks.
playing time. We're going to check out our first glimpse of professional basketball from Freak.
You know, and what a huge moment this is for him. I mean, your whole life has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA. I mean, his mind has to be racing like 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds
I was
of
only
pressure
in there for like
situations.
22 seconds.
This is about as nerve-wracking as it gets. Even so, I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoys it.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pistons lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the court?
Yo, number 5.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They're also having a lot of success from the free throw line tonight. You always want to cash in from there.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter.
Oh, no.
Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. Aaron Baines out there with Anthony Tolliver. And it's Johnson in at the 3. The dish now to Jennings. Second shot opportunity.
Oh,
no. Detroit, no good that time either. After a rookie season in which he really struggled, Dennis Schroeder made big strides last year.
Yeah, I think pretty much dramatic improvements across the board, Kevin. Really a most improved candidate for sure. He solidified that reserve unit for the Hawks, in my opinion.
Jody
Meeks
Meeks.
dishes to Jennings.
Yeah, Jody Meeks from Lakers, man.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The shot will not go. Some solid defense here from Freak.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Well, with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every
You can hear like the Hawk sound
when he could be on the NBA clock.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor, and Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him,
Yeah,
but
I'm
every
out,
level
and I didn't do
along the
nothing
way,
yet.
he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Al Horford, he's checked in for Splitter. Millsap comes in for Kyle Korver. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Freak, and it's Teagan for Dennis Schroeder. And
wow,
so we conclude the first half.
And by 11.
It's Atlanta up 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Nice game. Great performance by Brandon Jennings.
Yeah, and the
Reggie Jackson.
Here as well. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Kent Bazemore is out there with Freak, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Back to Drummond. 6 to shoot.
Oh, no.
Jennings. Sweet little floater.
Check.
Jennings has got 12 points in the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
to the right side. Cephalosha with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Millsap attacking. Here's Freak. It's on target from the high post. Freak makes the bucket.
That's the
An
freaking
important
involvement.
momentous occasion for this young guy getting his first points in an NBA uniform. Over to the left wing. They set the screen. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Jennings with another miss.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Dishes it to Cephalosha. Out to the wing, and Bazemore kicks to Millsap. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And guys, you got to love the front court for these Atlanta Hawks. I mean, Al Horford and Paul Millsap both give up a few inches in terms of height, but you won't find a more skilled and versatile front court in the NBA.
Well, speaking of the skill of the Atlanta front court, their offense predicated on ball movement and spacing and shooting. Unlike San Antonio, Horford and Millsap a perfect fit.
Really, those two enjoy playing together. Excellent chemistry between them because they're both mobile, agile, skilled big guys.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Splitter is checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Cephalosha. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Freak. Last season, Atlanta and the Hawks will go for a different look.
Oh my God, we're tied.
Al Horford is checked in for Splitter. Cephalosha comes in for Scott. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Kyle Korver. And Freak subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Pistons. On the court for the Pistons, Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Jody Meeks out there with Johnson. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
And folks, it's not like the Hawks didn't have talent. I mean, they did have 4 All-Stars last year. None of them voted in, however.
You know, what shows you just how team-oriented the Hawks were last season was this stat. They never had anybody score more than 30 points for them in a game all season. Millsap had 30 points once early in the year, and that was the high mark for the team.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Looking at the game Bazemore's been having, 12 points, and the additional offense he's provided from the line, big impact.
Clark, a major impact for sure. A good chunk of their scoring has come because of that aggression and ability to get to the line.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Johnson. Marcus Morris comes in for Meeks. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Brandon Jennings.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt. Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Freak. Atlanta gets it back.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
I try to take the risk. I need to change like the tide a little bit longer.
And Detroit has possession. Now here's Jackson. Drummond the screen. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. From deep.
Oh my God, we're going overtime.
Second shot is offline. Time expires and we're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, if you're just joining us,
First game in overtime.
We've got overtime action now, folks.
Oh no. Watch, I'm not gonna be in it. Watch, I'm not. We're gonna lose. Okay. Second overtime.
And so it's Atlanta with it.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
This one for three. Misses.
Yeah, we still won. I didn't do nothing. Only shot 2 points in this game. It's all right. I'll take it.
Everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying
I only scored 2 points in this game. My very first NBA game.
Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the post-game show.
Yeah, I did poorly. It's alright. First NBA game. I'm fine with it.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Al Horford.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, Al Horford
Yeah, show me my highlight.
serious work bringing home
My only
this
highlight
tonight.
in this game.
He's always been the
me shot
definition
my
of
very
a
first
great
NBA
two-way player. And when you've
points.
got a big man who's that
2 points.
versatile, it's a huge boost for your ball club.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.